I honestly don't know where to start with Tibet. Maybe just like me, you've been captivated by Tibet for a long time. Have read the books and seen the films. Maybe we are familiar with it, but haven't had the opportunity to visit it firsthand. I don't want to leave any regrets, which drives my desire to travel. I don't expect everyone to understand. I just want to share this physical and emotional experience with you. Obviously, this is a very distant place for a lot of people. And before that, I had never imagined that I would be here one day. Mysterious place on this snowy plateau, the celestial Ngari. You will have a lifetime of regret not going to Tibet. It will be even more sorrowful if you miss Ngari. The ancestor of thousands of mountains, the source of hundreds of rivers. This is truly the third level in the world and the true meaning of heaven. One of the least densely populated places in the world and uninhabitable. The locals say Ngari has only 2 seasons a year, in winter and about in winter. Here is full of mystery and a magnificent cultural legacy. To feel it, I went on this journey. Ngari is known as the top of the roof of the world. It is high. You have to cross several mountain passes in a day, driving from 1,000 to 5,000 meters above the sea level. Then pass between 5,450 to 4,700 and 3,700 meters. The rapid rise and decrease in altitude. Dozens of high passes are quite a challenge for me, who has hitherto lived in plains. I am excited but also had altitude sickness. High mountains, glaciers, snowfields, harsh weather and poor road conditions. During the least 10 hours of driving every day, you will see bleak no man's area most of the time. But it's all worth it. This is Beijing, and my destination today is the other side of China. Ngari Prefecture of Tibet. Zanda County. For me, this is a long-distance driving trip which is not easy. In many other travel plans, this one gives me goosebumps. So what drove me to make this decision? Maybe because life is a journey. No matter how bad the roads are, I don't want to miss any scenery or any unique experience along the way. Who you are. What is your life creed? The answer lies in the journey. I contemplated my feelings about this trip for a long time, tossed and turned for several nights. There's a lot I want to say, but it's quite complicated to organize everything in my head. I don't know how to share it out, tell everyone in front of the screen my experiences and feelings along the way. The perfect expression is undeniably complicated. But I assume there must be someone who has a similar feel. In the whole Zanda County, various earth forests cover 800 square kilometers. It is gorgeous and magnificent. Just like a bigger version of Drumheller in Canada or the Grand Canyon of Colorado in the United States. Driving in the earth forest is like traveling in the ruins of an ancient kingdom. Some look like warriors is defending the castle. Some are like thousands of horses galloping. From different view and lights you will get different wonderful scenery. Chonglong, known as the Silver Palace of Garuda Valley. If you like to know Tibet deeply, start with the ancient Zhangzhung civilization, which developed around 4,000 years ago. Estimated population of at least 10 million at its peak. The ruins of the imperial capital, situated on the mountain at an altitude of 4,400 meters, still stand on the plateau, stunning and startling. the Gulge dynasty. It was ruled by 16 generations of kings. It also served as a Tibet's trade center, but disappeared during the 17th century, mysteriously. I choose to depart from Beijing Dasing Airport. The airport is big and advanced. It connects many places. I can basically reach anywhere across the country from here. The first stop is Urumqi. After arriving Urumqi, prepare all the stuff you will need during the trip. Then, let's get on the road. The total distance is above 2,800 kilometers, and it will take more than 40 hours to drive, passing through Korla, Kucha, Aksu, Yarkand, and Kargalik, the starting point of 219 National Road, also the last town before entering Tibet. Driving in the Kunlun Mountain, with their towering peaks and deep valleys. Due to the rapid altitude change, poor road and harsh weather conditions, it is renowned as the most difficult route to enter Tibet, also the longest route in China, the highest road in the world. The route is rough and difficult to drive, poor oxygen conditions along this stretch. It'll be difficult to see a single other soul. Even some roads are just a few dozen kilometers long. It would still take you several hours to drive. Continuous altitude sickness and adverse weather conditions. It should have exceeded most people's capabilities. This is not an ideal route for normal tourists, but for adventurers and those who like to visit the least traveled areas, it is a paradise. Precious wild animals, pure white snowfield, isolated deserts, dotted lakes, blue sky, white clouds. I don't know where else the world can have such rich topography and magnificent natural wonders.
我的妈！太美了！
I have no words to define its beauty. I can't find a proper way to describe how beauty it is. But that is where to recharge your body and soul with the most breathtaking scenery. Zanda is really a magical place. In Tibetan, it means a place with grass downstream. It is located in the southwest of Ngari. This is the county with the smallest population in China, but its area is 1.5 times of Beijing and 4 times of Shanghai.
地儿常住人口好像2010年人口统计是6000多人，2020年8400多人，具体我记不清了。然后也有好多外来人口，然后去那儿。
The average height of Zanda is 4,500 meters above the sea level. It overlooks the plains of India, only 300 kilometers away from India's capital New Delhi. Due to its high altitude, there are significant temperature changes, lower availability of oxygen, difficult terrain, drought and little rain makes it an arduous place for human habitation. In my imagination, I have no idea how barren this place has been for hundreds of years. However, upon arrival I had a new impression of it. The temporary fencing around every construction sites, the big red construction sign on the wall and busy construction equipment of anywhere. They seem to be telling people every corner of this small border town is still developing and upgrading in an orderly manner. the town of Zanda is small but fully equipped. It can basically satisfy all the needs of most people. Hebei Road is one of the few main roads in the town. The sign of Hebei construction is obvious. It is the connection between Zanda and this coastal province.
我到了之后，我第一印象就是到处都在建东西，好多工程机械，有这个施工的、建设的，应该不能光欣赏风景，也得谢谢他们，谢谢他们的建设。你比如说没有这个工程，都没有进去的路，你有河滩，你作为一个游客来讲，你就过去想看一看古歌王朝，想看一下琼中阴城，想感受一下这个古象雄文明，你是不能实现的。虽然很偏远，但是路是畅通的，像筑路难度又大，高原地区对吧？然后又要翻山越岭啊，修着路，你开着都这么难受，你更何况你能想象到修的时候，那得多难呀！所以这个工程建设者也挺厉害，真的是。
Here, surrounded by mountains, 14 rivers around, a very blessed land of beautiful landscapes, people living in harmony with nature, slow pace of life, no stress like in busy metropolis, only peace and nature and world-class cultural landscapes. As night falls, the sun shines on the earth forest. Its color turns to gold. It is gorgeous. A clear distinction between sunlight and shadow looks like a barrier set by nature.
扎达附近这个地形地貌，我就感觉特别丰富。除了海拔高一点，其他的跟内地比，我感觉没什么两样。最起码就是基本的这个生活各方面，我感觉都是齐全的。就是据我观察，至少在扎达你还能吃到很正宗的川菜，饭店很多，超市商店也很多，住的酒店也都有，可能没有特别豪华的，或者说是5星级酒店，比如说像上海，那肯定没办法和上海的酒店比，但是基本上你住宿那条件也不差，反正我住的那个条件不差，那还能看到景呢。两位有地方吗？
有，就坐那边嘛。
好嘞，
都可以过来。走完人呢就把门关上去。把门关上。
然后我们搜了一下，然后说你家好吃，我们就来了。
你在？
谢谢，田总。扎达这个地方是。等于这个地方就属于是全世界人口密度最低，这也是全国人口最少的县。你正宗的川菜啊？行，招牌蹄花肯定得要，我看别人对吧？来招牌蹄花。蹄花最好是有那种小份的，我们多点几个。有小份的吗？
这种的话，蹄花这么大一个盘，2个人应该差不多。
行，
小份我们这个分量都比较多。
那来个招牌蹄花。然后其他的菜你有啥推荐的吗？
辣椒的话，你们吃吗？
吃不了辣，吃不了太辣，
太辣，
一点点辣还行。因为这2天就在，这老在路上跑，有点上火。
那你看一下嘛，看一下。
还行，
蒜苔腊肉。
蒜苔腊肉。行，来个蒜苔腊肉。
腊肉。
老板跟我说，他那个腊肉是从他们那边发过来的。炒个小白菜。
小白菜啊。
蹄花、小白菜。腊肉。应该够了吧？我们。
差不多。2个人的话，看你们的饭量，如果多的话肯定要差一点。
他饭量好，我饭量差。
看一下，如果说觉得要加的话，不够再说，对吧？
好嘞。
多了也是吧。
好嘞，太棒了，谢谢啊，老板。
说一下啊。
西藏扎达这个地方真的是偏远地区，离新德里也就才300多公里。你看，有这么正宗的川菜。说实话，我感觉，扎达的物价相对于，内地肯定是偏高一点，我也能够理解，因为，毕竟是这么偏远的地方，外省数千公里，通过运输交通走这个路运过来的。你像那个腊肉，都是从四川带过去的。 我先不蘸料，先吃个原味的啊。真不错啊。
好，客气了。
咱们尝尝人家从四川弄过来的腊肉啊。你看，对不起，蹄花太好吃了，我得再来一个，再来一个，再来一个，蘸点辣椒，这样。真好吃啊！这蹄花做的真有水平。这么一大块腊肉，酸菜炒腊肉。这一路的疲乏和这个高反都消失了。
在这边开店开了差不多10几年了。
10几年了。
哎，对。
那你们是背井离乡，相当于。
差不多，我们重庆的嘛。
那你怎么想起来跑到这个地方？
这个我赚钱嘛，养家，对吧？
谢谢你老板，谢谢。
Next, I will visit the only white autonomous county in China and try many traditional ethnic food that you have probably never heard before. I was invited to attend a local wedding.
第一次参加塔吉克族的婚礼，所以我也很紧张。
汉族、维吾尔族、
塔吉克族有什么规定和外族？
这个彩礼不是说现金。
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more.